Oh, well, you must have stopped it. We won't have this recording.
Private conversation today.
That was off record.
Oh, well. Okay, it wasn't meant to be for people to listen to. Anyway. So, where were we? Yeah, the breath. You master the breath so you don't need it no more. That's where we're going. And it's a beautiful thing.
You know, in yoga, there is this section about the breath called Kumbhaka, where it's like you hold the breath on either like exhale or the inhale. And this breatharian guy, Dmitry Lapshinov, he's a breatharian for like 4 years now. He's completely breatharian, and he's doing like this holds on the inhale. And like I've been practicing this dry fast, like holds on the exhale, and I found it starts moving the lymph out through the nose, through the mouth, and then like my kidneys are not overloaded. They don't feel overloaded because it's getting all expelled even through this sinuses, right? So it was very interesting with the breath lately. Like how this whole, like breathe less, like you say, less is more. Even breathe less, not even like, you know, eat less and even breathe less. Yeah, I agree with you.
Everything we've been taught is bullcrap. Everything. So we're smashing through all the illusions, and more and more people will get it as time goes on. So we can bring ourselves to the peaceful state on this planet, because that's what it's all about. This information is here for us to reset humanity into a peaceful state, and the whole planet will be in a peaceful state. It's coming. It's on its way. Anybody else? We got a few more minutes left.
Hello. Hey guys.
Who's speaking?
Alex. Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Hey. Okay. This is taking a bit of courage because of vulnerability. I posted the thing about my mom coming and me not being able to start it with her around, and I'm so frustrated because I don't know, what mindset or state I am in order to create the self-sabotage. And like, I'm just frustrated because I want to start fasting. And I feel in my heart, I feel like finally I found something that is really resonating.
Is this the Alex from South America?
Yes.
Yeah, it's we all do self-sabotage, people. We all eat and we all destroy ourselves through food. We don't destroy ourselves any other way. We're all doing it by eating. That's how we get sick. Nobody gets sick by fasting. You know, it's the illusion that people condemn fasting because the lack of understanding. We all make ourselves sick through eating. And like I was mentioning before, Italian and many other cultures live to eat. And it's ingrained in us. That belief system is so strong. When we socialize with family and friends and everything, it's all around food. Everywhere you go, food, 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 food. Go out, food. Do this, food. Go to a game, food. Go to a funeral, food. You're at home, food. Go to a grocery store, taste food. It's nonstop. It's everywhere. So we're being challenged all the time around this food. That's why it's beautiful if people would get together, you know, in nature and do these things as a team together. That's why we got the page for support, because we don't really have this. The medical bullcrap system, the healthcare system, you know, it's there in case we, you know, get in a car accident, crush this, that, or that. We need them for that kind of stuff. But otherwise, it's a scary place to be. It's one of the most dangerous places to walk into is a hospital. They kill more people than anything, all the wars put together, hospitals. Believe it or not, doctors. But we still need them because that's the only system we have to fall back on unless people start tapping into all the old lost modalities of the herbology, of putting bones back together through plants and so on and so forth, which is also in another state of doing it with plasma. You know, we're going to be able to put severed arms and legs back on instantaneously in the future. It's coming. It's all with plasma. So we have to ask ourselves, number one, did you write your goals down, Alex, in detail?
Yes, every time I rewrite them in more detail as they come.
Okay, excellent. That's where we start. And you know, you mentioned, I believe you told your mother what you wanted to do, where you know your mother, how she is. So you have to ask yourself, why did you mention it to your mother? Only you can answer that. And then you have to look at, is my health important enough for me to make this commitment for so many days, this time around and in each year, et cetera, et cetera. Is my health worth that much to put that time aside for me, for my body, for my state of mind, for my spirit? Isn't it worth it? Only you guys can answer that question. And for me, yeah, it's worth it because I've been sick and I don't like being sick. I've been sick too many times. And I got sick listening to the wrong information, trying to get healthier. Then I got destroyed myself. So, you know, my agenda is to bring my body and my mind back to balance again. And it's happening every month and every year that's going by. I'm resolving a lot of the issues I destroyed. So, you know, I can answer for myself. But at the same time, sometimes we always fall back to self-sabotage. And we make the excuses that, oh, well, you know, I didn't want to hurt their feelings, so I ate, or this and that, or whatever. Somebody messaged me today, I think it was, you know, yeah, I got family and friends that give me food and so on. I don't want to say no and hurt their feelings. I say, give it away. You know, there's always a way around it. You know, what happens if you become breatharianism? You know, they're not going to eat no more. How are you gonna act in society, family and friends, if you're not going to eat no more? You know, there's going to be people, some of us, that are going to go that route. You know, so for me, 4 days a week, 3 days a week right now, I have to be around people when I'm not eating and drinking. So how do I do it? You don't just tell people what you're doing, and you work around it because this is what my choice is. That's my goal, to put the time aside for the health of my body and mind and spirit. Not many people are going to commit. We see so many people quitting, so many, and they come up with all the excuses not to, instead of all the reasons to do it. So that's why goals are important. We need to focus on why we need to do this. And there's people on their deathbed and they're quitting. So they're not ready to heal. And it's okay. It's okay. They're going to pass on. It's okay. Can't save the world. Can't save the world. So, you know, risk of death is high. Risk of death is high. You know, people drown. People kill themselves drinking too much water, eating too much food. People kill themselves all sorts of ways.
The social part is the hardest part,
yeah,
of the whole fasting, and even just, you know, eating raw food. But fasting is even, I would say, you know, it's a higher level, so you will not be even eating raw foods with your family anymore. So it takes time. The first year is always the hardest, and then after that, they get used to it. You get used to them, and just.
The other day, they were frying some deep-fried dough in my home. My goodness. It plugged up my whole house. And the smell. This is doing the dry fast, you know. This is challenging. It's challenging, man. It's when you live with other people that are, you know, living in a constipated world of illusion that they need to do all this stuff. This is what we deal with all the time, everywhere you turn. Can't run away from it. Unless you go seclude yourself somewhere and live in a jungle somewhere and not see anybody ever again. But it depends what you're after in life. You got to make the choices. Make the choices. If it's something you want to do, nobody's going to force you, but you got to make the choices if this is something you really want to do. And if it is, you will make the effort and put the time aside and do it, and not make anybody else's opinion stop you. I was talking earlier. Somebody contacted me about they're being threatened to be force-fed, being taken into custody and force-fed. It's crazy. Crazy, folks. This is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with mental retardation of actual brains of shit. It's insane. I don't know how more lightly to put it, because that's
They're
what
taking away our freedom.
that's what we're dealing with.
You can't choose what you want to do.
Total slavery. So you guys can't see it. We're slaves using in this system. So it's scary, but don't let the fear get into you, because that's how they control us, through fear. And we're at 9 o'clock, so I think we call it a night. We lost the recording.
We might have some of it. So let's see if there are any questions.
Thank you, Gina.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
You can use your computer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, guys. We'll call it a night, and
guys.
we'll see you next week. We'll see what we have for the recording.
Thank you, Bridget.
Focus, focus, focus.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you, Gino. Good night.
Everything's possible.
Thank you. Thanks, Gino. Thanks, Rana.
Thank you, guys.
Right.
Good night.